Today we are going to understand marketing environment. Marketing environment is a very important topic of the entire marketing subject. Right? For example, this is definition of the marketing meaning. Marketing environment refers to all the external or internal factors that affects company's ability to build and maintain successful relations with the customers. But all the factors which are combined together, external or internal factor combined together, that affects company's ability to maintain or establish good relations with the customer is called marketing environment. It includes forces that affect marketing decision. Marketing decisions are affected by the marketing environment, consumer behavior, and business performance. These three factors are very much important in understanding marketing environment, marketing decision, and marketing consumer behavior and business performance. Marketers must continuously monitor these factors to identify opportunity and threats. Through marketing environment, marketers come to know to understand what are the threats and opportunity for them. Right? There are two types of marketing environment. One is called micro environment. Micro environment, another is micro. One is micro environment, which is called internal environment. These factors, this environment are controlled by the marketers or the fund manager or the owner of the company. Or some others are called micro environment. These are called external environment. These are larger societal forces that affects micro environment. They are mostly uncontrollable. They are not controlled by the owner or the marketers, by the manager of a company. Right? These are two factors. One is micro environment, another is macro environment. These are the forces close to the company that directly affect its ability to serve its customers. It includes internal stakeholders and immediate market actors. Means all the forces or factors which affects a company's internal environment, internal performance is called micro environment. Right? For example, company's internal environment is called research and development department, finance department, production, HR, right? Marketing department. These all departments come together to form internal environment, internal performance of a company. It is called company's internal environment, right? Suppliers also play important role. Suppliers provides the resources. If the suppliers provides a costly raw material, the product will be costly, right? So these factors affect the internal environment of the company. Another is marketing intermediaries, wholesalers, retailers, distributors, logistics provide. They help promote and sell, distribute the product. These internal marketing environment intermediaries play a very important role in getting feedback and provides logistics, distribution and delivery of the product to the ultimate buyers. Customers are central to all marketing activities. Right? Understanding customers is paramount to survive in the market. Right? So central to all marketing activities, understanding customers needs to determine success of marketing strategies. All strategies should revolve around the needs of the customer. The customer satisfaction is paramount to survive in the business. Right? They play an important role in creation of a micro environment. Another is computer play a very important role. Computers, every organization faces competition. Competition is integral part. It's inevitable in all kinds of businesses. to beat the competitors is important. And any organization survive or sustain the market if they beat the organization, if they provide their product better than their competitors, right? Publics, media, local communities and government play also important role in the creation of micro environment of the organization, right? Now is second environment which are uncontrollable. These micro environments can be controlled by the organization. By controlling this, our business performance can be better to survive, right? But there are some other factors which are not controlled by the organization. These are large factors, so it is called micro environment. These are external to the organization, right? For example, these are the large societal forces that affect the micro environment, right? Micro environment. They are mostly uncontrollable and require strategic adaptation. There is a need of the hour to understand what are the macro environment factors which affect the organization. There is need to understand, and accordingly the strategies should be formulated to survive in the organization, right, in the market. We have a pestle model. Through pestle model we can understand macro environment. One is political. Pestle means P for political factors. Another is economic factor, social factor, and technological factor, legal and environmental factor. These are all combined together to form micro environment, right? Before political factors, government policies are designed by the politicians, the political parties which are in the power. They formulate their policies. If the policies are in favor of the organization, if their policies are in favor of the business, then the business will flourish and survive their growth, right? Every political parties have different philosophies. Some believe in mixed economy, some believe in capitalist economy, some believe in socialist economy. Different political parties carry different philosophies. As per their philosophies, they formulate their policies, and their policies affect businesses, right? Another is economic factors. Economic factors also very important role, which are uncontrolled by the organization, firms and businesses. So we need to understand accordingly. Strategies are formulated by the organization. Economic growth, very important role. Inflation, deflation, interest rate, income level influences consumer purchasing power. Suppose there is a situation in the market which are inflated market. The price inflation means price rise. There is price rise. People don't have purchasing power. In such scenario, the product will not be purchased by the customers. Then the company will lose their revenue. Their manufactured product will not be purchased. They suffer a lot. In such a scenario, the customer also suffer, and as well as marketers will also suffer. So the ideal situation of economic factor is where the people must have purchasing power, and the price of the product will also be reasonable, so that the products will be purchased. Another is socio-economic factors play an important role. Recently, there was a Holi. Holi affects business environment. In Holi, we purchase lots of cloths, lots of rang, gulal, and sweets. Right? These affects business performance. There was boom in the market just because of socio-cultural environment. Right? health conscious trends increasing demand for the organic foods. Now the people are, there is consciousness in the society, there is consciousness in the community that we should consume products which are organic. The organic factors are affecting consumer behavior in the market. They affect as a socio-cultural factors, right? And the technological factors also play important role. We are discussing this lecture through using this smart board just because of invention of the technology. Technology play a very important role. Earlier we used to study or read and write on the blackboard or whiteboard. Now we have a smart board just because of invention of the technology. Technology affects an important role in creation of external environment, that is called macro environment of the organization. Now the legal factors also play an important role in the creation of the macro environment, that is laws, consumer laws. Suppose government enacted laws time to time. Some obsolete laws are replaced by the new laws. Consumer friendly laws are enacted by the government time to time too. So legal factors also play important role in the creation of macro environment. Now these environmental factors. Suppose concern about sustainability and climate change drive eco-friendly product. Now there is demand of the eco-friendly product. Just eco-friendly product. Now, as a result, more and more companies are producing eco-friendly products. They help in the sustainability of the environment as well as they affect positively to the health of the buyers. So in the marketing environment, we studied the meaning. There are two factors. One is micro environment, which are controllable by the organization, and some are macro environment, which are external, which are uncontrolled by the organization. Right? They all combine together to affect the decision, performance, consumer behavior, all affect the business environment and create a business environment. Thank you so much for this lecture.